What's going on everyone? Welcome to vlog 3. Today I wanted to show you some places up north outside of Perth that I've been to. One of the places that I went to is called Lancelin and it's about an hour and a half drive from Perth. So it's got these massive sand dunes close to the coast and a lot of people go there to try out some sandboarding. So I went there to take some photos. I also did some sandboarding. I haven't been to a deserty sort of place before, so it was just such a weird experience for me, but I really liked it. If you go an hour further up north, you get to the Nambung National Park, and in there are these ancient limestone formations, which I definitely recommend visiting. So other than that, I've been doing a lot of climbing, as usual. I've been to the quarry quite a few more times with Quinn and Jacob. So one of the walls that's usually out of bounds during the winter months is dry now, because usually it's just wet and you can't climb on it. So I've been trying that quite a few times and that's been really cool. And we've also got some other cool trips planned. So Quinn's in Norway at the moment, traveling around for a few weeks. But when he gets back in Jan, we're gonna head down south, quite a few hours down south to a place called Albany. And there's this multi-pitch climb there. So essentially what it is a 300-meter continuous climb. So you take turns to climb and belay each other, and what you end up doing is just frog hopping up the wall. So 300 meters is pretty insane. I've only ever done one multi-pitch climb before, so I'm pretty excited but also pretty nervous for that. So what's cool though is there's a cave that you can camp in overnight that's mid-climb, which I think just makes it so much more epic and adventurous, so I'm really excited to do that. So also on Sunday I'm heading down south to this place called Margaret River to do some climbing and surfing with some mates. Just as a disclaimer, I don't surf in the slightest, so I think any of the footage is just gonna be me like falling into the water and screaming. But you know, do it for the vlog. But yeah, essentially that's all the trips I got planned at the moment. Finally, the last thing I wanted to talk about in this vlog is photography. One of the main reasons why I wanted to make these videos is because I wanted to improve my camera skills. But I also take a lot of photos alongside that as well. And when I was making the video, I was thinking about all these places that I've been to and how I could share them with you guys. And I just remembered that I take all these photos, so I don't know what better way there is to show you guys all these places and just to show you my photos. So I'm just gonna run through some of my favorite shots that I've taken and just explain a little bit where this was and what I really liked about it. I should probably get my photos up now so I can remember what they are. So I got a few photos here from Lancelin, which I took about a week ago of the sand dunes. I really like these photos. I think putting effort into capturing good quality photos is a really good way to preserve the memory as well. And one thing that I found is that by having a camera with me and having it in my mind to go and take photos, I'm also more inclined to go that extra mile and have more of an adventure than I would be if I didn't have my camera. And instead of going to the really well-trodden parts of places, it makes you want to find a different perspective and go and see a different angle of something and take a photo and experience something that's not just what you could find online or just what loads of other people have experienced already. So I remember in the quarry there's this path around the back which goes up and around so you can stand on top of the crater. I went up there with my mate Jacob. It was pitch black up there. We only had one torch, but we had our cameras in hand and we just decided to walk around the crater, and you can get a good view of the city if you stand on the other side. So we started heading out that way just to see what we'd find along the way, and we ended up finding these boulders and just playing around with them because we're climbers and we can't help ourselves. And just after framing a few shots, I managed to get this one of my mate. And yeah, like I am really into taking photos, but at the same time, it's just made me remember that experience. And I only had that experience because I went out to go and take the photos in the first place. But yeah, I think I've talked enough for this vlog. Like I said, it's summer at the moment, so I've got a few more trips planned. Really excited to film them for you guys. Hope you guys are having a nice Christmas in London. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.